Well, of course, it's incredibly important to see progress here with Switzerland and having the governments agree equivalence and to bring some trading, obviously the Swiss trading, back into the London market. Because what we saw on the 4th of January was something after 40 years in the industry, I've probably only seen twice, which is a massive overnight shift of liquidity out of London for European shares. That's the EU 27 shares that had been traded in London moved. And we saw 95% of the business literally move overnight, which is somewhat embarrassing for the UK, but clearly is a great victory for EU 27. So what this is showing is that London and the United Kingdom has to do something very, very positive and constructive to maintain its position as a major financial centre in Europe. And of course, that means that we have to negotiate things with things people like Switzerland and to get equivalence. And it does mean that London has to be incredibly innovative in order to maintain that position. And the way I look at this is, this is a sort of brick lost in the wall. Out of the 60 billion financial services surplus that we have today, and a significant part of GDP, equities doesn't play a massive part. But if you start to break that wall, then of course you start moving into the derivatives market, the banking world, etc. And if London doesn't start to liberalize, then actually I think we're in a very precarious state.
It's a really, really important question moving forward for the UK as they try to preserve their position as the financial hub in Europe post-Brexit. And one of the areas that's gained a lot of focus recently, given the rise in tech stocks and the surge in valuations for tech and the listing of several tech companies, and the fact that the UK hasn't been a destination of choice for some of these new listings. Do you think the UK needs to change listing rules to make it easier for companies to list here?
Absolutely, they do. And I think the Lord Hill review, which is done by the government, it is a major, major review. I mean, we're the only other company that allows listings we are a recognized investment exchange. So there's the London Stock Exchange and ourselves. And, we absolutely believe that London has got to adapt itself and change itself to allow entrepreneurs to come here and to be able to not only list their companies, raise finance for their companies, and have a place where the United Kingdom is the place that people want to come and conduct their business. And that is absolutely critical for the success of London going forward.